Yeah, all right, good afternoon. Yes, my name is Satandabiodun Daniel, your librarian. We want to look at a topic we've actually discussed on this platform before. I received a request from some of my students asking me to do another video on this topic. And the topic is the law of library science. Now, in this video, we'll be having it episode by episode, in the sense that I want to try as much as possible to do a copious and in-depth discussion on this topic. So because of that, we'll be doing it in series. We'll be having each of those laws discussed one after the other. So in this video, I consider it to be an introduction to this topic, the topic of the law of library science. Now, in this topic, we'll be talking about the father of library and information science, who is considered as Dr. Ranganathan. Now, pardon my pronunciation of these names. Ranganathan full name is Chiyale Ramanrita. He was born on August 12, 1892. August 12, 1892, and he died in 1972. Now, Ranganathan was given birth to on the 12th of August, 1892, and he died 1972. In all, he spent 80 years on this planet Earth. Now, Ranganathan, like I said earlier, was given birth in a small town in Chiyale, India. He had a degree in mathematics, law of library and information that we are talking about today. It is a kind of philosophy for the course of library and information science. Now, that was the first philosophy and the major philosophy that the field has up to today. Now, he conceived the idea of giving library and information science a philosophy in 1924, when he was just 32 years. Now, in 1928, all the statements that embody this law was collated, and everything that made the law was instituted majorly in 1928. That was when Dr. Ranganathan was 36 years old. Now, this embodiment, this law, was first published in 1931, when Ranganathan was 39 years old. That was when the law, was published and distributed. That was when librarians, professionals, students of library and information science started having access to this law of library and information science, which is the law of Ranganathan. Now, this law was instituted a very long time ago, and it will interest you to know that even up to today, this law is still very, very much in existence. Even in this era of internet, in this era of viral information, this law of library science is still very, very more workable. It helps. It's like a guide. It's a philosophy that helps librarians, to be effective in discharging their responsibility, in discharging their duty, in relating to their clientele in the library, the law of library and information science. Actually, more of this information can still be accessed on internet. If you crave for more information on it, you can access it on the internet. Now, this is considered as the intro to the law of library and information science. And this law, we have just five law of library and information science. The first one is the book are for use. The second one is every person is book or a book. The third one is every book is reader. The fourth one is save the time of the reader. The last one is the library is a growing organism. Stay tuned as we elaborate on each of these laws in the next video. Thank you and have a